everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Becca.
I'm Anna.
And I'm Cassidy.
And we are the Try Hard Girls. So we are so excited because after last week's Sit and Sip, we decided we have a great story time that we've been hiding from y'all. And we just, we need to get it off our conscience. We need to repent. It is Sunday. And we just need to talk about what is of the major Bangerz event, Miley Cyrus's concert circa 2014. Obviously, we talk about how much we love Miley. And last week, when we were discussing about getting excited for her upcoming album, it just made us think about the time we went to her concert at the Tacoma Dome. And it's a wild story. So buckle up, grab a snack, get your popcorn, get your drinks, because you're in for a ride. A banging ride.
What better time to bring this amazing story up than just with the arrival of Miley's newest album, Plastic Hearts, just around the corner. It is currently November 22nd, and the album drops November 27th, and I am so excited.
Honestly, Christmas is about to come early because right after Thanksgiving, we're being blessed with this new album, and we've already got a taste. If you guys heard last week, our Sit and Sip, we were talking about Miley, like Becca said, and we actually predicted that the next music video would be her and Dua Lipa's new song,
Prisoner, Prisoner.
And we were right.
Little disclaimer, if you're not a Miley fan or you just don't like any of Miley's music, her as a person, then you can honestly just leave, because this whole episode is literally Miley.
No, don't leave. Get it together.
And guess what? If you don't like Miley and you're set on that, I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
Dude, we have literally stand this woman through everything. We never stop standing her.
Honestly, though, can we talk? And I know Anna said this about the music video, but we need to be on that tour bus. I'm just saying we would be great additions to Team Miley. And, that tour bus looked like so much fun with a little bit of spooky. And
a little
I'm
bit
just here for it.
And a little bit of girly flirtation.
Oh, that's so true. Yes, there was definitely some like Dua Miley vibing together. I just feel like it was a really fun music video. It totally brought me back to old school music videos, like hardcore old rock. First I said rock, and then I was gonna say rap. Gruel. But anyways, honestly, the little like her face in one side and then it comes through on the other, it was total old school music video vibes. Like, I don't know, was that 80s, 90s?
It was 90s. Very punk rock, very punk rock.
Becca, one thing you did mention is that it had a spookiness to it because of all the motherfucking spiders. My homies, they just coming out everywhere, and even Miley has all the spiders coming for her. I mean, we have something in common, don't you think?
I think so. I mean, they were creepy and Anna crawling.
I literally texted Cassidy when we were watching the video at the same time. I literally was like, "Oh, your BFF made a cameo."
No, and I was like, what are you talking about? Like, they didn't show a lot of other people's faces. So I was like, who made a cameo? Honestly, my first thought was Bretman Rock. When you said so my BFF, funny. And I was like, oh, okay. Also, one other thing, when I was watching it, me and Anna were watching it at the same time, and I was like, I've never been turned on by two women more. Like, they were literally so hot, like all over each other. And I didn't really notice. I mean, I don't really watch a lot of Dua Lipa stuff, but I do watch a lot of Miley. That was definitely like a very Miley thing. Like, she's kind of open and, wants to do all of her shit. But it really kind of opened my eyes to Dua. And I've kind of been getting into her more recently, listening to her music, and I'm like obsessed. They really had an amazing connection on camera, and I just lived for every moment.
I so love that you're getting into Dua. I am like a little stan, or I'm a little fan heading to stan, and so that just makes me happy.
I also am not really like in the Dua world. I know who she is. I think her voice is very raspy, and I love a good raspy voice.
Me too.
And I think like I don't know, I really like her voice. I haven't really heard much of her music except for like the "Mwah" and like the classics that like you hear on the radio. But I did listen to her newest album, and at first I was like, but the second time I heard the whole album start to finish, I was like, yo, this is a perfect pop record. This is really, 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 really good. Please Me So Good and Good in Bed. Oh my God, I could just sing that all fucking day. So it was nice to see two powerful women come together. I kind of like you said, Becca, the video, it wasn't what I expected, but it completely fulfilled everything I wanted. It was very like power. It was very punk rock. I saw a lot of little Easter eggs. I've only seen the video once. I need to rewatch it. But like in just that little time, I did notice some things. Like I talked on the Instagram. We all know Miley's a huge The Runaway fan. She definitely is giving off Joan Jett vibes at the beginning, and then when she pours the cherry sauce over her body, that's totally fucking cherry from the fucking Runaway. She did that on stage in the 70s. That was such an iconic performance. And Divine, the iconic Divine, the drag queen at the end, everything. I was like, I wasn't really big into watching her movies, but I only know who she is because of like RuPaul and like John Waters.
In the world, yeah.
Yeah, but I really liked it. And the dedication at the end, ladies, why aren't we talking about that more? Where she literally
yes, we need to talk about that, but really quick on your, it wasn't what we were originally thinking it would be. I'm actually glad it wasn't. I like this video so much more than what I was envisioning in my head. I was very much envisioning like a prison, almost, not quite fully, but for some reason, I have this vision of them just like walking down where it's just black everywhere. And I don't even know exactly fully what I was thinking, but let's just say clearly I'm not a creative director because they killed it and they did awesome. But yes, that dedication was everything. Here's to all my exes. Eat.
Honestly, too, I feel like we're all kind of expecting a very punk rocky vibe to this next album. But I kind of loved that this song wasn't all punk, like it definitely was punk rock, but it did have some pop in it. It could definitely go on like 106.1. I'm so happy and I cannot wait to keep listening and can't wait for next week.
You know, thanks for bringing that up, Cass, because in my eyes, I thought Plastic Hearts was going to be just a rock album through and through. But after hearing Prisoners, that was the music video. It was the first time I heard it. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it is a duet. It's not going to be a full rock. I mean, it's very pop infused. And so I'm like, is this going to be a little taste of what the rest of the album is going to be? Or is this just that one song? Because I thought it was just going to be all rock. But if it's not, like, I don't give a fuck. It's Miley and it's going to be just everything.
Honestly, though, I kind of feel like Miley's super brilliant. I mean, obviously, we already know she's super brilliant. But if you think about it, she's kind of connecting two worlds, like this new pop world with all these younger people. But I feel like, and maybe it's just because my profession or something, I'm around it more, but there's this fascination right now with dressing more from back in the days, like fashions are going back to 80s and whatnot. And the cool thing right now is to be looking like quote vintage or, you know, be into old school stuff. And I feel like, you know, connecting the pop in the rock kind of brings a whole new set of listeners to rock music. And I feel like Miley is the perfect person to make that bridge, have all her followers walk over it.
Can I also just give a quick shout out to Anna because you have so much insight into the past music worlds. Like I know nothing really about rock history music. And I am like so thankful that we have you. Becca, I think you agree with me, but she always has a different perspective. I really am thankful for that. So thank you, Anna.
Anna knows not only who the producer's grandmother is, she knows who got water on the set that day, who was the one that brought her muffin before she sang. She knows everything about
she buttered it.
That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
So some people during their childhood, they just like to go outside, which I did too, but I also would like to do my research and just watch documentaries on music and watch interviews.
Anna is the definition of a music historian.
Do that.
Seriously, Anna, is that your calling?
I think
I don't know. Maybe
you should be a music history teacher.
Honestly, one of
Should.
my favorite classes I ever took in college was history of rock and roll. That
Dude,
was so much
yeah.
fun.
Anna, honestly, you would kill it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Professor Rosas?
See, dude, yes. Do you know what this video gave me?
What?
Major Bangerz nostalgia with that fucking mouth. It reminded me of the iconic entrance when she came out and opened the show in that mouth tongue slide. That was everything. The teeth, the mouth. It really just it triggered me. I was brought back to that time. I was brought back to February 16th, 2014 to be exact, at the Tacoma Dome, where she opened up
Oh
with
my God, same.
S Bangerz.
Honestly, that night, when I say this, I'm speaking for all of us, and I know it's true. Probably one of all of our favorite memories together that we may or may not remember all of. But honestly, it was such an adventure, and some stuff, we're not making it up, but it sounds
Like we are.
like a chapter out of a book.
So let's quickly rewind, everyone. Miley stands for a long, long time, ever since her Hannah Montana days. And so when the Bangerz tour came out, obviously we were obsessed with that album. It was iconic. It was crazy. It was wild Miley. And what better way to celebrate than for all of us to grab a ticket? We even purchased a hotel room right around the corner because we knew we were getting turned. We didn't want to drive home. Don't drink and drive, anyone.
Weren't we freshly 21 too?
Yes, that says a lot about the night.
That tells you everything you need to know about what this night had in store.
I also feel like we got that hotel because it is literally right in front of the Tacoma Dome, and you see it if you open your window, and it's right next to the artist entry. And I feel like we were delusional and honestly thought we were going to party with Miley. That was our goal.
No, you guys, we were convinced that we were going to meet Miley, that we were going to party with her, that we were going to, back in the day, as we would say, smoke some ganja with her. We were like, oh yeah, we're so convinced. We had a hat that we wrote on it, here's our ats, here's our numbers. We had this whole plan. Of course, nothing goes to plan. But yes, we were 100% convinced that night we were going to make our little dreams come true and meet Miss Miley.
Also, do you guys remember, Becca, I think it was your hat that we brought. What did it say, Anna?
Hashtag get wasted or hashtag wasted.
Hashtag wasted.
Yeah.
Honestly, all of us that night. But we brought that hat, and Becca so graciously was like, let's just sacrifice this hat for the sake of our love for Miley. So
you guys, I don't think you even know this, but you know how we go to parties? I'm thinking back to Halloween, Anna, when we went to the EMP for the Halloween party, and
Was it one of the casualties that you find?
It's a casualty of a party night when you go out and you just find some cool sunglasses or a cool hat just laying around, and you're like,
or a wig.
or a wig, and you're like, I'm gonna wear it or whatever. That hat came from one of those casualty nights. But yes, take it away, guys.
Yeah, so then we decided to write in it our names, whatever, if we wanted to write a small note to Miley. And we were like, okay, we're going to throw this on the stage. Granted, when we got in, we weren't that close to the stage, but we were so determined, you guys. Gosh, I feel like we could go all over the place. But to start off, we signed the hat while we were out at the bar in the hotel.
We were
Hotel bar, you know us, classy gals.
And I'll let someone else talk about all the friends we made.
Anna, being the queen of making friends, you tell this part.
Oh, God. So first of all, we've already been pre-drinking way before we should have. Let's be real. I think that's what messed us up. We go down to the hotel's bar and we have a couple drinks, but we noticed there's an event going on inside. It was someone's birthday. There was presents. And I just remember a man was sitting next to us and we just start talking, all of us. It's oh, it's my daughter's birthday or something. And we're like, oh, but it was not a teenager. It was a child. It was a child's birthday. Wasn't it?
Wait, wasn't it a bar mitzvah or something?
Or was it a bar mitzvah?
No. Okay. It wasn't a bat mitzvah. It was just her 6th or 7th birthday.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And it's literally that man's child's 6th or 7th birthday. And we were like, oh, Oh, okay. Well, we feel like we're interrupting. Why didn't no one tell us?
Well, no, and Daddy's just coming and sitting next to us at the bar to get a drink. Like, where's the wife? Where's the mommy? Like, we're young 21-year-olds talking to this dad at the bar.
Dude, yeah, and I'm pretty sure, didn't he buy us a drink?
Yes, I
Yes.
think he gave us a drink because the bar was open for them, and he's like, put it on the tab, and we got a drink. I don't remember what, but
I'm pretty sure it
assuming
happened a
it
few
was shot.
times.
I'm assuming
Yes.
it was shot because, like, he wanted to turn up. He's like, come party with us, and we're like, we got better things to do, honey. We're sorry.
Oh, but no, we did not, because we stayed there and we kept getting drinks with this guy, like on his tab. And when we say we were doing shots, when Cassidy says we are doing shots, you guys, again, freshly 21. This isn't some nice shots. These are like gross, hungover for 4 days if we were this age kinds of shots, like Jaeger bombs, right? Like this is the kind of shots we were taking.
Shit, what we were putting in our body.
No, we literally were looking at our phone like, okay, so Miley comes on at this time, so we could take 2 more shots.
And here's the thing, we obviously did not calculate the time right, because by the time we got inside the venue, fucking Icona Hawk was like already wrapping it up. She's like, I love it. We come in right to that song. We come into that
But
fucking song.
guys, that doesn't even account for how we even got in the first place. It's raining. So we walk outside
Raining so hard.
and we're like, oh, but it's just right there. All we have to do is run right to that door. So we all run to the door. It's raining, like pouring down rain. But no, again, like Anna mentioned in the beginning of the story, that is where the artist go. So we had to run around the Tacoma Dome in the pouring rain. We're all separated. We're all like, oh my God, Miley! Ah! We're like drunk as can be. We get inside, we're drenched, and all we can hear is iconic pop. I love it in the background. And we're all getting together. We're dancing down the aisles as we're heading there. Like literally, we are like the group of aunts or moms that you see in the movies that are like heading to the dance floor really drunk. Like that was us.
I literally remember us going to the bathroom too, I think, and we found people with like the styrofoam foam hands, and we're like, I love your foam hand. Can I take a picture with it?
Oh
And
my God, I have those photos. Anna, I have a photo of you with the hand. Oh my gosh. Make sure you follow us at Instagram at the Try Hard Girls.
Also, one of you guys has a picture on Facebook of us at the bar.
Yes, it's where I'm wearing the hat that says wasted.
Oh, again, follow us at the Try Hard Girls on Instagram and you will see these gems.
That brings up a good point before we get into the actual concert itself. We have a ton of photos that are hiding on Anna's old camera, and we've never looked at them. Don't ask us why, because we're dumb. I don't know why we didn't kind of make this a priority.
Well, it's part of the story as to like kind of why.
My camera broke. My brand new camera that my parents got me for fucking Christmas, because your bitch was going to go into photography apparently.
Yes, let's remember this was 2014, and like although it's 2014, our technology was not what it is. You still brought your camera out for these big events. Like, yeah, we had our phones, but they weren't taking great photos. We still needed that Kodak.
Dude, yeah, but just everyone look forward to the next follow-up episode to this, because we want to react to those photos, the long-lost Miley Cyrus concert photos.
I'm already terrified to see them.
Also, do you guys remember when we got in, we were like, okay, we need to grab another drink because we weren't drunk enough, apparently.
And no, that's like the cool thing to do. You're 21, like I can hold a drink at a concert.
You guys know what was super popular back then too, and I don't know if you guys remember this. What was really popular were the Bud Light Lime-aritas.
Yes.
And I think that's what we ordered, you guys.
Yep.
And like hashtag sugar. Like, what were we thinking? They were like the tall boy Lime-aritas. How disgusting.
Yeah, we mixed Fireball with Lime-aritas, Bud Light,
Jaeger
Jaeger
probably
bomb.
tequila shot because we were hard on the tequila shots back then.
I mean, I still am.
Yeah, true. But just saying, like a whole mixture of cocktails, which I mean kind of represents the whole night. So we find our seats. We are off to the side, but like low side. So we can see the stage really well. It's not like you can't see anything.
It was a good view.
Yeah, it was a totally good view. And we're just bopping. We are having, like, we are the main characters, you guys. Honestly, did we even know that there were other people at this concert? I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure Miley was singing just for us. And it felt like that. We were crazy. We were literally going crazy. We were making friends. We thought all of our neighbors were probably spilling some drinks on our front door neighbors.
I
Like,
think
we
we
were
did
going
make people.
insane.
I think we did get the girls in front of us annoyed because we kept like we were going hard. I do remember that moment where what you mean that like we honestly thought we were the main character. No one else was around us. I think we got a reality check when those two guys came up to us, and then I think they just saw how hard we were going, and he's like, "Hey, can we sit next to you guys?" AKA they had shitty seats and they wanted our seats with us.
They were fun, and I just went on Facebook quickly to find those photos, and I found 3 photos from the night. One of us at the bar, one of us with our new BFFs, the guys that sat next to us, and then one of us with our tongues out.
They just came because we were having so much fun. They were like, oh my God, we want to hang out with you guys. And we honestly hadn't met them yet. They had just said like, oh, we're coming down to you. And we literally are already rallying, lying to everybody like, no, their seats are right here. No, this is their seats. And we're like pulling them down from the stands. And we had so much fun with them. We even went to the bar and got more drinks. I remember Cass and I did with them. They were so much fun. And honestly, I don't even know their names.
I remember when you guys went to go get more drinks, some girls tried to like take advantage of that. I'm like, excuse me, these are my seats with my friends. They're like, those guys didn't come with you. I'm like, yeah, they were stuck in traffic and they got here late, but these are my best friends. And I'm like, this is our seat. And they like left. I was like, bitches, try me.
Dude, yeah, I'm sure we annoyed a lot of people around us because we even tried to do a pyramid.
We did.
We did not try. We did.
I remember like almost falling over. Like, thank God. Because
oh, girl, you did a little bit. I needed to extend, and I did not quite extend at the same time because, as you know, Anna is a little bit taller than me, just, you know, a hair. And on 23, first of all, you got to know the song that was playing.
Mike Will made it.
And Anna and I, full on.
We're like, this is our moment. This is our
okay.
moment.
We took Cassidy so that she could, you know, shake that ass, girl. And we pushed her up because, you know, we needed to get on the Megatron. Like, Miley needed to know that we were there. Again, we were going to hang out with her. So we pushed her up. Cassidy is shaking that, you know.
No, she's not even facing the stage. She's facing the audience so Miley can see her ass.
And honestly, everyone around us, like half of them are like, yeah. The other half's like, oh my God, these girls. And I'm like, first of all, if you're coming to a Miley Bangerz concert, like, get your ass up.
It was everything. The title of the album is just what it is. And that night was what it was.
Now, one of our not finest moments, but definitely is a great story moment, is not soon after that. Cassie and I are like, you know what? Anna's, you know, she's staying with our friends. She's partying. Cassie and I are like, we're going to try and get on the floor. I remember
my God.
this.
I'm so glad you brought that up. I almost forgot.
Because you guys went to the bathroom, right?
No, we walked down our same section. We were like, we'll be right back. And if we get through, you're going to come join us. So, you know, us being the actors we are, decided that, oh, poor Cassidy, she hurt her ankle. And so she starts, you know, like limping down.
Oh my God.
It's coming back to me.
And
I remember
like,
watching you guys.
her up, and she's like, ow, ow. And we're walking down.
Mind you, I'm sure this guy saw us up on the stand doing
We were literally like only 10 rows up. Like, there's no way he didn't see us coming and like planning this whole thing.
She's like, oh, the bitches that are going crazy. Everybody's looking at annoyed.
We get down to the bottom. You're like, I hurt my ankle and my friend's down there. And she has our tickets. If we can just like go over there, she'll give them to you. We're like trying everything. And this guy is not having it. He's like, no, I can't let you through. You need your ticket. Sorry, you can't go. And we're like, and Cassie's pulling out the fake tears. She's like, it hurts really bad. He goes, well, I can call the medics over. And Cassie's like, no, I'm fine. And then we just like slowly turn, and I'm like looking back like,
I I don't even think I limped back up the stairs.
No,
You did
the
it.
limp disappeared. The limp disappeared, and then we're back to having a good time. I mean, we had to try, right? We had to try.
Wait, at that point, Becca, was it when we threw the hat?
No, that was at the very end of the concert.
Okay. I wonder if someone ever grabbed it. I don't know if Miley would have.
Probably like the cleaning crew.
I do want to shout out because just talking about Miley and throwing things at her, one of our high school friends did go to the concert, was front row. Have to shout out Destiny because if there's an episode to listen to, Destiny, this one's it.
Oh my God, lucky.
She is a Miley stan through and through too since Hannah Montana. This woman, like, that is her gaga, that is her everything. She threw Miley a fucking joint. Miley grabbed it and it's like, thank you, shouted her out in front of everybody. At the time, I didn't know it was Destiny, but Destiny, love you, bitch.
God, that's so lucky.
I know. Can we talk about the set list really quick?
Yes.
So there's a website, if you guys didn't know, that literally like people that go to the concerts those nights, they can like upload what the set list was. So we start with SMS Bangerz. Then we go into 4x4.
And away we go.
And away we go. And away we go. And away we go.
I'm a female rebel.
Can't you tell?
Bang on the dashboard.
And then we go into, oh, I remember this performance. Love, money, party, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of the set list, we also need to talk about all of the Anna's favorite props that she had at this concert because honestly, it was
Production was
a
everything.
production. They needed a raise with the amount of work they put in because that dog, I mean, hello.
You guys, it was a parade. Like, it's something that
was.
you see at the Macy's Day Parade. All of those huge ass
The
props.
weed car with Mike Will Made's fake head bopping around like the big bobblehead. Oh my gosh. Production, continue with the set list.
And then I went to My Darling, and then Maybe You're Right, and then Do My Thing.
And you know when Do My Thing came, we did our thing.
I know the second we heard the oh, we, oh,
Ooh.
oh, I know I was popping. I was shaking. Dude, I literally, you guys can't see me right now, but I'm closing my eyes and like pretending I'm there, and I'm like just like busting a move. And then we get hashtag Get It Right. And then she fucking took us to church with FU. That was the next song.
Ooh.
The passion.
When we were singing along with her, we were just thinking about everyone who did us wrong. And we were just going ham. We were like, this is our concert. She really brought us to church on that song. Oh my God.
And let me reiterate what Miley just said this past week. To all my exes, eat shit.
That's right. You heard.
Then you guys, oh my God, we got a little, I didn't expect her to sing this, but when I saw that big ass fucking tribute to Floyd, her dog, and then she fucking sang, I Can't Be Tamed.
Yes.
Now that was some real good nostalgia. That was everything. I love that song. It honestly was the song that broke her out of that Disney spell that so many Disney characters are under. But honestly, yes, that song is really what skyrocketed her to the projection of Bangerz, which again, like we've said, is a life-changing album. So
Okay. Next song was Adore You. That
do you guys remember when she played Adore You? The Megatron or whatever is going around to all these cute couples. They're like kissing. They're like, and Anna, Cass, and I were just, holding each other. We're like, with our new pals, we're like, we adore you. We adore you. We adore you.
Like, maybe a little bit on the big screen.
Right.
I do remember the speech a little bit. She's like, turn to your right, turn to your left. We're all here for a reason. Love. Make out with each other if you want, if you're here with your loved one. And
when we embraced it, we were like, these are our friends. Yes.
And I remember like, we were like, okay, if the Jumbotron or the camera turns to us, we're like, we're going to make out. And we're like, yeah, we are.
Oh my God.
But, it didn't turn towards us because, like, fine, we understand. We had to share Miley a little bit and let other people know, okay, yeah, they were there too, whatever. No big deal.
And then after Adore You, we had the song Drive.
Oh, yes.
And then we have Rootin' for My Baby. And then this is when she went to B stage. And if you are a Miley fan, you know she has the backyard sessions, which are honestly some of my favorite Miley covers that she does are the background sessions. And those were also her favorite, let's be real, because those were significant for her and Liam. Liam proposed to her after that background session. The iconic background session that gave us Jolene.
Anna and I, the entire night, just kept looking at each other. Every time the song was over, we'd be like, oh my God, do you think she's going to do Jolene next? Oh my God, she better do Jolene. Oh my God, she better do Jolene. And she delivered.
She did do Jolene. I remember crying because it was just so cool to hear it live.
Oh my God, Anna and I were a mess.
Here's the thing. Every show she changes which song she puts, like she does for the B stage for the covers. Like she'd done like Arctic Monkeys, Why You Only Call Me When You're High, which I was also like, oh, please do that one because I love Arctic Monkeys. But she actually did Hey Ya by Outkast, and it was everything.
It actually was. It was really fun.
Cast, Becca, you know what's funny though? Right after we were crying for Jolene, she got us up. And that's when the iconic moment of 23 happened.
That's right. That's where Anna and I really put our cheerleading skills to the test.
And Cassie, she had to trust us in that moment.
She was a flyer and she killed that shit.
The waitress asked how many bottles. I said 23.
No, she went with what? Right cheek, 20, left cheek, 3. And then we did On My Own, Someone Else. We Can't Stop was the encore, and then Wrecking Ball was an encore. And then when she's like, good night, Seattle, Washington, she leaves. And bitch, we didn't just get one encore. We got 2 encores.
That's right.
We left the fucking building after she sang Party in the motherfucking USA.
Yeah.
That was iconic. And she came up on that little thing. What is that called? She was standing and it just rose from the ground. Party in the USA, still to this day, is, of course, America's #1 song. Literally, I just want to relive that night over and over again. It was so much fun. The parts we remember.
So after the concert, do you guys remember what we did? Because honestly, your girl was BLACKED.
The last memory I have is at the end of the concert, we walked down, we finally, got to the floor. And we threw the hat on the stage, and I think we took maybe a couple photos, which are probably on Anna's camera. I mean, thankfully, we're here to talk about it, that we made it back. We were fine the next day, a little hungover. But Anna, do you remember anything after the concert?
Not really. I vaguely remember kind of what you said. I know we talked about this later on after the concert, how I wish I remembered more, but I had so much fun that I wouldn't take it back. I remember watching the show and being in love with the production. I remember something with the beds. I just wish I remembered more because there was so much going on stage. I didn't know where the fuck to look.
I totally agree. I mean, looking back on it, I wouldn't change anything because we did have the best night of our lives.
Yes.
But I know what you mean, Anna. I wish I remembered more stuff. Because when you guys were talking about the Hey Ya song, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
So, and I also wish we got our best friends' phone numbers because I see their photo now and I'm like, I wish I knew who they were. We could share memories together.
I know.
It'd be so funny.
Did they get married? Did they break up right after? What happened?
Maybe we should do a TikTok and do one of those TikTok, find out who these people are.
Did we not give them our phone number? I feel like we did.
You know what, Cass? I kind of vaguely, I think we did.
Maybe they didn't remember us because
they
were.
No, I think them on Facebook.
Really?
Wait, I'm going on Facebook. Hold on. Although how am I going to search for it? I don't know their names.
I know.
Maybe they liked our photo from that night or something. I don't know. It was a very fun night. A night I'll never forget, but I quite don't remember. And it was with my 2 favorite ladies.
Dude, yeah, I will never forget this. We definitely do have more concert memories together, but I can't wait to just continue going to concerts with you guys because it literally is so much fun. We have the best time and we get crunk, okay? So if you guys ever want a good party, we'll let you know when we're going to a concert next and you can meet up with us and buy us drinks.
Honestly, that is one of the things that I miss most about going to concerts. It's people that I meet throughout the years, seeing them again at other shows.
I just found all of my photos on Facebook from that night. So make sure, again, if you want to see them, Instagram at the Tryhard Girls.
Well, I feel like we can wrap this up. I wish we knew more about after the concert, but if anyone was wondering, we had the time of our lives that night. Queen Miley is everything. I cannot wait to go to the next concert that she has available in person. I would drop mad dollars on her, and hopefully we could get at least to the floor or at least front row. That would be so amazing.
I would spend Beyonce money on Miley.
I would too. In a
That's a
heartbeat.
lot.
And
That's like almost 1K in one night. I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
We
no.
literally probably spent close to 1K on both of the Beyonce concerts, Anna. Our tickets were just under 600, and we also drank quite a bit. Like, we probably spent our Uber to get there.
They were not under 600. They were like $800.
So back to that 1K.
Hopefully, once this COVID situation gets resolved, we can go back to concerts. I miss concerts. I miss seeing people. I miss music, live music.
I feel like this next album coming out, and hopefully there's a tour, we will not be disappointed. I'm so excited. We're not 21 anymore, so we probably won't get as turned as we once did, but you never know. The possibilities are endless.
Miley brings it out of us.
Oh my God, seriously. We're 1 week away from her dropping her next album. Please follow us everywhere at the Try Hard Girls so you can get our feedback. And we hope to hear from you guys and listen to what you guys think of her new album. Also, make sure to follow us everywhere else at the Try Hard Girls on all your podcast platforms and on Twitter and on TikTok. We've been posting some bomb TikToks lately. You won't be disappointed. And follow us at our personal accounts at Cass Kardashian.
At A Caroline 19.
At McFarbeck.
Thank you for listening with us about our story time regarding Queen Miley Cyrus. If you ever hear this, we love you so much. We can't wait to meet you one day. Thank you for providing us with all of these amazing memories and much more to come.
And for making us feel like badass bitches.
Oh, the baddest. And with that, the tryhards are
out.